We are again in that time of the year when Meta releases a new VR headset. Now the question is, should you buy a Quest 3S? Some will tell you to just go for it because it's the best value for your money in terms of VR headsets at the moment. And I'm not saying it isn't, but as is often the case in life, making a decision is not so simple, especially if you don't want to regret it later. In this video, I will try to help you see the pros and cons of going for a Quest 3S or saving a little more and go for other options. Let's start with the pros of buying a Meta Quest 3S. Firstly, you will be able to enjoy the same experiences as the ones exclusive for the Quest 3, but at a lower price of $299. Both headsets use the same processor, the Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2, and have 8GB of RAM, so there shouldn't be a surprise here. You will also get the same type of touch controllers, and this is a significant upgrade from the Quest 2 and a pretty good deal in case it will be your first VR headset. With the purchase, you will also get free access to the upcoming Quest exclusive Batman Arkham Shadow, which is expected to be an amazing title with the potential to revolutionize the standard of VR combat. But this last benefit will also apply if you buy a Meta Quest 3. As a bonus, if you happen to have prescription lenses for the Quest 2, you should be able to use them on the Quest 3S, saving you a few bucks in the process of getting your VR accessories. Now, let's talk about the cons. Firstly, we have the IPD adjustment, which has only 3 steps similar to the one available in the Quest 2. If your IPD happens to be somewhere in between the 3 steps, adjusting the lenses in the right position might prove to be a challenge. Additionally, the headset uses Fresnel lenses, which are a step back from the pancake lenses used in the Quest 3. This means that despite the improvement in graphics brought by the more powerful chipset, the visuals will still be downgraded to some extent by the lenses which have a similar edge clarity and sweet spot as the ones in the Quest 2. Another problem is the lack of a headphone jack, which makes it impossible to use anything besides Bluetooth headphones while simultaneously charging the headset. And lastly, the 128GB model, which will be available for the price of $299, may prove to not have enough storage for the new games that are becoming bigger and better, while at the same time demanding more space on your headset. If after considering all of this you still want to buy a Quest 3S, then I wish you a wonderful time with your new headset. Especially for new VR users, this is an amazing product that will introduce you to the space. For those who now have some doubts, let's look at your alternatives if you are willing to spend a couple more dollars. It has just been announced during the Meta Connect that the price of the 512GB Quest 3 has been cut to $499. I know this seems like a big jump from the $299 of the Quest 3S, but if you already considered buying the more expensive model that comes with more storage, going for a full upgrade for another $100 suddenly becomes an option worth considering. For the extra cost, you will get double the storage of the 265GB Quest 3S, pancake lenses for better visuals in standalone and PC VR experiences, an IPD adjustment wheel that will allow you to find the perfect spot for your eyes, and the headphone jack that is missing on the new Quest headset. In my opinion, whatever these elements are worthy of the additional investment depends on how you plan to use your headset and what expectation you have for it. For example, if you are the kind of person who prefers to play a game from start to finish before changing to another one, or you will mainly use the headset for PC VR, most likely you will be just fine even with 128GB of storage. On the other hand, if you prefer to have multiple games installed and ready to play, you will need a lot more storage as a standalone VR user, especially with the addition of the new titles that are coming soon. Another slightly more expensive alternative is to get a Pico 4 Ultra for €600. Honestly, this is worth considering only if you are mainly interested in PC VR. Thanks to the Wi-Fi 7 capabilities, it could give you a better wireless PC VR experience if used together with an Wi-Fi 7 router. The downside will be that you will not have access to the Horizon store and the amazing exclusive you can only find there. But for pre-ordering this headset, you will get free Pico motion trackers, which will enhance your immersion in games like VR Chat or Blade and Sorcery by tracking your legs' movement. In the end, you are still the one who will need to make a decision. Based on your budget and passion for VR, you will need to choose between spending less money in exchange for the Quest 3S while compromising on some features, or saving some more in order to get a more expensive headset like the Quest 3 or Pico 4 Ultra. No matter what your choice will be, I believe that VR is worth your time and money because it can offer you experiences you are not able to find anywhere else. If you've already made your mind, please let me know your choice in the comments below. And if this video was helpful, consider subscribing for more VR content. Hope to see you next time. Goodbye.